we have Isaac and Ellie, who are new subscribers to the channel, and I want to welcome you today. Thank you so much for subscribing. Getting into healthy cooking. A lot of you guys have been asking for healthy recipes. Many of you are suffering from diabetes, irritable bowel syndrome, gallstones. You asked and I listened. I am bringing you a healthy green caldo de res. I thought it would be very important to mention to you why these ingredients are a must in the caldo. Most of these ingredients are rich in vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin C, and minerals. Celery is known to detox. It reduces inflammation, supports your digestive system. It brings an alkalinity in your body. It balances off the pH level. It should be at a 7, 7.4 naturally. Our body shouldn't be too acidic and it shouldn't have too much sugar either. Celery will help you balance that. Cabbage is very good women because it helps fight cancer cells, especially in our cervix, which is why I love curtido and I love kimchi and I love me some cabbage. It improves digestion, lowers your cholesterol, and keeps the lining of your intestines and your stomach strong. The star of the show in this recipe is nopales. They have been around for years. I mean, ancient history reveals that this was used for medicinal purposes. It's antiviral, it's anti-cancer, it protects all your nerve cells, it regulates blood sugar, lowers cholesterol, eliminates hangovers, and it relieves all the symptoms from IBS sufferers. If you have abdominal pain, you're bloated, constipated, gallbladder stones, nopales is your friend, homie. You see this stringy baba right here that it's releasing? This babas that you see, all this slime that the cactus is releasing, that's what you want. That's what has all the medicinal properties. The more you incorporate into your vida, the healthier you're going to be. Imagine the goodness that's gonna happen in our linings, our stomach, our colon. And yes, maybe you will have a nice pooping session, but that's the whole point. You wanna get rid of everything that's backed up in your digestive system. Let's get right to it. Talk to your doctor before you try this at home. The type of meat that you use for this will be up to you. I am going to use some good old chamorro. For all my English speaking people, beef shanks centers. I have the hueso in there. Hueso. The bone is what's going to give our stew some flavor. Our water is boiling. So to your boiling water, you're gonna add some salt. I'm doing about 3 pinches of salt. And now we're gonna add the meat to the water. If you are vegetarian or for whatever reason you're not consuming any meat, then you would skip this step and only start incorporating the vegetables. And you want them to be large shanks, not too small. We're gonna let our meat boil so it gets nice and tender. These bones are going to really flavor up our stew. We're also gonna add some garlic, but I want to show you what I do to my garlic cloves. I take a knife and I just slice towards the end so that the flavor of the garlic is in my stew. So I'm gonna do this much, about 6 cloves, 7 cloves of garlic. We're also gonna add an onion. I went ahead and peeled it. I cut just one end of it. I left this end intact. I just peeled the skin off because this is what's gonna keep my onion intact, and it'll be easier for me to remove the onion from my stew once it boils. So I'm just gonna go into my onion this way, not all the way down, and then I'm gonna go this way. So you're gonna cut like a cross, right? You're gonna form a cross so that your onion opens up and also releases all the juices. It's already dripping, I don't know if you guys can see it, into my stew. And we're going to add two bay leaves. We're gonna let that boil. I've been boiling for about 40 minutes now. I'm gonna take a look. I have not opened it since we last left it. And I want you guys to notice the top of the stew. A lot of you guys have said, oh, es que a mí se me hace espuma. Se me hace mucha espuma arriba del caldo. Meaning a lot of people get like this foam at the very top of their stew. My stew is nice and clean. Look at this. There's nothing. It's nice and clean. It's because of my onion and all the garlic. We're gonna let that boil a little more because I like my meat super tender. We're gonna check our meat. And once the meat can pull off of the bone, see, I can pull it off of the bone just with my spoon. Look at it, it's coming right off the bone. Once that happens, that means my meat is nice and tender and it's ready. Something else I want to mention, if you want to take out the onion, you can. Feel free to grab the onion and take that out if you like. Same thing with the garlic. I like to leave it all in there. We're garlic lovers, onion lovers. I don't remove it, but you can definitely remove them if you prefer. My nopales are starting to change in terms of color and texture. So now I'm gonna start adding my cabbage, my celery, and my cilantro. I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt. So we'll let that boil. I don't have it too high at this point. Now it's just medium to low heat. The cabbage will start to fall apart. Okay, let's get ourselves some nopales, carnita, repollo, celery, cilantro. You want to top it off with some green onion, and you want to top it off with some chilito verde. You could add lemon if you wanted to, but the nopales give it that sourness flavor that I don't think it needs it, but feel free to tweak it however you like. So if you're backed up, you kind of tapado from down there, internally you haven't cleansed, whatever it is, give this a try, because this is Drano for the digestive system. Anybody that hangs out with me knows that I am a pooper. I poop 3 times a day, and that is healthy. If you're not pooping consistently, give it a try. Hay que limpiar el fundillo. It has more veggies than meat. It just tastes so fresh, so clean. The nopalitos. It's a very light, clean soup. La cosa es que sea sana, no le vayan a poner un chingo de sal porque entonces now that's going to be high sodium. And you don't want to do potatoes or carrots or corn because that's where the sugar levels kick up. This, my people, is my green caldo de res. Hope you guys like it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you tried it with chicken. Did you try it with a different type of meat? Let me know. Quiero saber. Y muchas gracias por haber visitado. Hasta la otra. And have a great one, guys. Bye.